up. If you're looking for ammunition, weapon mods, Dr. Tegan might have what you need. Felder Max in order for me to follow him to the gates of hell.
What can I get for you today?
Set me up?
Sure, I've got something that'll...
Sure.
I don't know about Sprite and Mariah. I think she loves her too much.
If you run into anything, shoot to kill. We don't take prisoners.
Looking for medical assistance, soldier?
Actually, I need some support.
No problem, soldier.
Charging into a situation, guns blazing, is a good way to get yourself killed.
Tighten up the mood.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Prydwen's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, sister?
Just point me to the action.
I applaud your enthusiasm, Knight. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release. Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights. Primary target down. Look at that thing bleed. I'm gonna find a place to set her down and then hightail it back to the Fridwin for repairs.
Nice.
You never know what you'll find. This isn't safe at all. You need to find some cover as soon as possible. Quite a bit of trash to pick through here. Searching through it could prove beneficial.
Someone gonna splatter you! Blameless human! Hey! You disappear! No fair! You'll never leave here alive!
Ad Victorium!
Yeah! fighting stuff here.
Developing this level of technology is a lost art that the Brotherhood's hoping to revive. Negative visual on the target. That's how we do it in the Brotherhood.
What? Who's there? Out there, somewhere.
Hey,
Going to splatter.
get him.
Victoria. Heads up. Damn it! Send them back to hell! Do it! For mercy! Break you! Break you! This is no game, human! We win, you die! Die!
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Why do you hate super mutants so much?
They're responsible for the death of a So when you ask if I hate, these monstrosities are just another example of man. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
I mean, I'm not saying anyone is a synth. You know, I'm not saying it's correct at all.
Makes sense.
Anyway, that's enough.
Yeah.
What's important here is that you got the job done and secure. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk. Dismissed.
Mayor's office.
Hello.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Ready.
Roger that.
Here, there's nothing to worry about. That it's, you know, safe and all, everybody. I know. It's crazy stuff, right? Weird. Anyway, it's it's something to think about, I guess. This next one, it's Roy Brown.
Can you imagine these
Song is
weapons in the hands of those super mutants? Need something? Should the need arise, this fortification would make an excellent fallback point.
Heads up, wait there.
Be glad to share the burden.
Vibranium. Prime. Center mass.
This is our supply depot. Unless you're here on official business, I need you to clear it out.
Gavel.
Move along, guys.
Carry food with you. You'll end up eating some pretty questionable things to stay alive.
Heads up.
Where do you...
You want me? I hope I live long enough to watch the Brotherhood take control of the Commonwealth.
Look alive.
Switching out your gear?
Did you find any tech? You got it.
Yeah.
And that was Frankie Carl there.
Station keeping maintained.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
It was a piece of cake.
I'm glad you feel that way, because it only gets more difficult from here. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Will the vertibird stay and help me fight?
I'm afraid I can't spare a fully armed gunship for this task. A standard transport will have to suffice. Of course, nothing's stopping you from using the door gun while in flight.
The best weapon?
Signal grenades are usually reserved for our paladins. In your case, you should be grateful that Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin, according to our scribe. The moment this information came to light, the Institute, and everyone to accomplish this goal, have had our scribes
Anything you need.
I want you to get out there. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it. Any questions, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well, then. Dismissed.
Stray radio signal keeps pinging the array. I'm gonna try to filter it out. Treat your power armor well?
I prefer laser weapons myself.
a cleaner shot. Leave that memorable logo around.
Welcome aboard, sister. Lancer Captain Kells is one of the finest officers I've ever had the pleasure of serving under.
Welcome back. I heard about the operation at Fort Strong. Any...
I need some supplies, Doctor.
No problem, soldier.
Captain.
How can I help you today?
Could use some supplies, actually.
Scribes have been stocking us up. Help yourself. How can I help you today?
Yeah. See,
Well, to fix...
took one chem too many. Anything you can do?
There's nothing to be embarrassed about. It's more common than you think. Let's clear that problem up right away. All done. Any other complaints?
Feeling sick. I think it's radiation.
We'll clean you up, don't worry. All done. Any other complaints?
Just hurt all over.
Huh? You look fine, but... Oh, wait. Yep. That's gonna need to be set back in place. Let's get started. Done. Now, was there anything else bothering you?
Can you believe Synth? replacing humans with exact duplicates? Makes me sick.
Well, the Brotherhood's got a lifetime supply of nuclear ordnance thanks to you. I expect you could use a resupply after a scrap like that.
I'm looking for some firepower.
Got some choice weapons that...
Night.
Trying to minimize reactor jitter, adjusting compression rate.
Superstructure integrity green. Hull plating stable.
Inspiration for us all night. U.S. proud.
That
The
song
Goodwins
was,
must take plenty of punishment.
Hold On by Three Sons. So, this radio station here, we don't really make any caps. And there are, well, some people help me stay in the air. People like this. John and Kathy's Super Salon invites you to try out the latest innovations in hairstyles. Look good. Make people jealous. Oh. Do you think Bob and Bing Crosby ever got into fights? Or who was a better Crosby? It's weird, right? Anyway, this is Bob Crosby.
Death from above. Only with
spot. I'll have you on the ground shortly.
What's our next move?
You willing to do some work?
I'd be glad to help. Just tell me what you need.
Well, for starters, we could just make sure we can sleep. There's a workbench over there.
Sure.
Hey, Mama. How are you getting along? Just fine. It's nice to finally settle down after spending so much time moving around.
Oh, yeah? You spent a little time on the run when you were younger?
Oh, yes, you have to when you're down there. A little elderly. Don't double-cross a raider. They hold long grudges.
Yeah, that's good advice. Sounds like quite the adventure.
It was. What's
Look alive.
Go ahead. Feel like trading some equipment?
Nice day. Where are we headed? Let me know if there's anything I can do to lighten the load. Or, you know.
One of these houses would be a good place to set up some beds.
I knew Sturgis would find something to keep you busy.
Sanctuary. I
Hey
knew
there.
you'd join us
Things
here,
are tough
kid.
now.
Your
They'll
energy
get
is
better.
tied to this place.
Need something? I really appreciate you helping us out here.
Do something?
Billy Ward and the Dominoes. Not just Billy. They were there too. And now, a word or several from our sponsors. The Colonial Tap House wants to remind everyone that you are not welcome there. Upper Stands residents only. Next, I was gonna play Ella Fitzgerald, I guess, because it's right here. It is. Okay, bye.
Viewpoint? I shoot.
Nothing stays hidden forever. At least, not if I have my say.
If you have a moment, there's something I'd like to discuss with you.
Does it have anything to do with the Brotherhood?
I wouldn't necessarily say that. This isn't a formal meeting. I simply want to clear the air. I think we may have gotten off on the wrong foot when we first met, and I feel like I owe you an apology. Expecting you to embrace the standards of the Brotherhood without having a history with us was unfair. And given that you've adjusted so well to our beliefs, I don't think I needed to push so hard.
I'm betting it hurt to say that.
A little bit, yes. When I was an initiate, my sponsor was Paladin Krieg, toughest squad leader I ever served with. He was a model soldier, embodying the values every trainee was striving to achieve. Fiercely loyal, secure in his beliefs, and brave to a fault. From the moment I was assigned to his squad, I was singled out. It felt like he was pushing me harder than the rest of the team. I fought by his side for years, and we had some seriously close calls. But he never explained to me why I was treated that way.
I'm sure every soldier felt the same way.
Maybe. I never got the chance to find out. After I was promoted to Paladin, and I'd moved on to my own squad, I received word that Krieg was killed at Adams Air Force Base. The news was like being kicked in the stomach. I mean, I'd lost some of my brothers and sisters before, but his death, well, it really got to me. It's taken me a long time to realize it. But the reason Krieg was so tough on me is the same reason I'm so tough on you. It's because I believe in you. And I don't want to see any of your potential go to waste.
I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. Just keep doing what you're doing. Well, I've said what I had to say, and I hope that it meant something to you. I trust you'll keep this in confidence, of course. Some of that information was of a personal nature, and, well, I'd like to...
Uh-huh. Hey.
What do you want? Got anything interesting for me today?
Hostiles have retreated.
If you keep hoarding that garbage, you're going to slow us down. I'm not going to make this easy for you. Forget it. They're gone.
That was the ink spots with "It's all over but the crying," because that part it never really stops. The song ended heroically with the crying mentioned in the song. Never stops. Now here's another. Well, it's some news about things in the world that have happened that, I don't know, maybe you hadn't already heard about. It sounds like, from what I heard, people saying in the bar the other night, there was a, what would you call it? I guess it was some sort of chems deal, like selling them something. And it went bad. Gunshots. People dead. That whole shebang. It's unclear whether... I mean, no one knows if everyone involved died or not. Probably, though. That's usually how these things go. Just another day in the Commonwealth, am I right? Right? That's the worst thing about asking that question. No one ever answers. So I just wonder if I'm right. How about some Roy Brown? This is Butcher Pete. Who butchers you?
Someone there? Time to die!
What do you want? We don't need any more trouble around here.
Didn't you ask the Minutemen for help?
You're with the Minutemen? I didn't really think you fellas still existed. We sent word with one of them passing traders. But honestly, I never expected anything to come of it. Most people don't put much stock in the Minutemen these days. After Quincy. Bad business, that.
We're rebuilding the Minutemen from the ground up. We're the good guys again.
Glad to hear it. There's a raider gang that's been given... We know where they're coming from.
Right? I'll kick their asses for you. No problem.
Thanks, friend. If you folks are for real this time...
Hey.
All right.
Paladin Danse.
What's up?
Your thoughts?
Ridding the Commonwealth of that mutant scum and securing the Fat Man shells is a job well done, soldier. I'm pleased to see that you're taking my advice to heart and honoring the tenets of the Brotherhood.
It's about time for you to go, Danse.
I'm not going to lie to you. I think this is... Come back alive, soldier.
Weapons hot and ready to bring the pain, ma'am.
I had some trouble. That settlement you sent me to, they aren't going to support our cause.
That's a real shame. We can't afford to wait.
Sure.
By the way, you should have one of these flare guns. Not much use yet, but once we have more... I don't think I ever told you what happened to the Minutemen. How I ended up as...
I figured you'd tell me.
Have you heard of the...
Your group came...
That's right. I was with Colonel Hollis's group. A mercenary group. We were the only ones that... Only a few of us got out alive. We never found a safe place to settle. One disaster after another.
As long as you don't get...
I'm not about to give up. But I can't protect the Commonwealth all by myself. Hell, that's why I'm talking to you.
That means a lot coming from you.
I appreciate that. Does that mean you'll do it?
Okay. I'll do it.
Good. Good. Welcome aboard. I feel like this is a whole new start for the Minutemen, and the Commonwealth too. Don't worry. I'll be right beside you all the way, General.
Connie Allen there with,
That's quite a promotion you just gave me.
The leader of the Minutemen has always held the rank of General. Our last leader was General Becker. After he died back in '82, nobody could agree on who should take his place. The one good thing about being the last Minuteman is there's no one to argue with me when I say, now it's your job to make it more. I've got something a bit different for you. Our scouts have found a promising spot for a new settlement. The trouble is that some kind of vicious beasts are lairing there. Once you clear it out, set up a radio beacon. Before you know it, we'll...
Hey there.
I've heard of another settlement that's in trouble.
Our sponsor.
Here's...
Fallon's
Is there something you
Basement.
need?
Providing top-of-the-line
Come with
fashion
me.
to diamonds.
I need your help.
Sure thing, General. I think the folks here can manage on their own now. Thanks to you.
He's good, right? Can't go home. Can't go.
I don't know if I believe all those boogeyman stories about the Institute. It all sounds like paranoia to me.
Heads up.
Go ahead. Consider it done.
Are you looking for a new career in science? Cambridge Polymer Lab is now hiring for a variety of positions. Apply today.
Heads up.
I'm listening. You want to swap supplies? No problem.
All systems go.